Layla was a really horrible woman to her mother. Her mother Laura was furious with Laura for what she'd done to her. When Layla was in first year, 2 years ago, Layla was about to go into second year, and Laura decided to homeschool her. So she gets homeschooled pretty much every day, and Layla is really lucky for that. And Laura just can't handle it anymore. Laura wants her to get a job and start her going back to high school instead of homeschooling her and all that. But Laura just can't make her go. Laura is a really horrible person. She always fights with her mother. She yells at her mother when her mother has to cook her something to eat and everything. It's horrible. She just can't handle it anymore. So one day, Laura decides to get um Laura decides to go and say that she's cooking on the say that she's going to be cooking the meal for Sunday, just for this Sunday to see how she goes. And she would just really didn't turn that well because it was roast chicken, and honestly, Layla hates roast chicken. Oh, they always just argued and argued. Laura can never, ever, ever get a break. Laura was honestly just horrified of every single word that came out of her mouth. Layla was raised with only one role model, so that made it harder for Laura. But Layla just made it harder and harder every day for Laura. By just arguing with her, yelling at her, screaming at her, fighting her, and just arguing. But at the end of the day, Layla was always spoiled. She always got what she wanted and everything. She never got told no. She always got told yes. So she's spoiled. She gets the most expensive bed ever. It's more expensive than her mother. Her mother has a single bed where she has to sleep, and Laura gets a massive room with a double bed, a mirror, and everything. Laura is a clubber though, because she can't handle this. She drinks a lot of alcohol. She comes home really late at night sometimes, and she just never, because she's drinking, she always lashes out at her mother and everything. It's horrible. Layla wants a boyfriend, but Laura keeps saying, I don't know, because Laura doesn't want her to get a boyfriend, so Laura's just like, I don't know, she can't say no, but she doesn't want to say yes. So Layla gets so annoyed with her, and everything. Layla's really annoyed. She always just loves to go to the club after an argument with her mother, because she knows that her mother's just treating her badly. Sometimes Laura would just hide in bed all day. Sometimes Laura just can't deal with it, and she just decides it's enough, and she just goes on the side of bed, and that like really early in the morning, not just waiting to get woken up by a scream of I'm hungry. She does it every morning. She waits. She waits until Layla's in bed first so she can go to bed. So Layla can't sneak out the house. But one day, it was really like sudden and all. Layla decided to sneak out the house. She checked if her mom was sleeping. She got ready and she checked if her mom was sleeping in her bed. But she was really quiet about this because she didn't want her mom to know what she was doing. So she went in and saw if her mother was sleeping. She saw that her mother was sleeping in bed. She decided to go down to the city where it was nice populated and not like just somewhere it's a bit more populated. She just wanted to go outside for a while. Her mother would never ever let her enter the outside world. She was really, really proud of what she'd been able to accomplish, of her mother just vanishing, really. She was really, really happy that her mother was sleeping. If her mother wasn't sleeping, she would honestly be busted. Laura honestly just loved it out in the city. When she could get the chance to go into the city, she would do it. She would honestly do everything that she could do before it got too late. Sometimes even, sometimes Layla would even busk just for fun, not even for money, because she knows she'd just get money from her mom. Sometimes she would just busk for fun. She was really, really good at the guitar. She was really proud as well of what she was able to accomplish. Layla was out all night that evening. Her mother was very sick about her. Laura was really, really worried. She was honestly just devastated of what she found herself in. It was like 2 in the morning, and Laura, like, was just got a horrible dream. Layla was outside, right now, busking out her terror. What do you know? She pictured the truth. Layla was proud of what she was able to accomplish by sneaking outside. She finally found someone that was just a bit over the top for her. But yet again, she still fell in love with him at first sight. She honestly just was shocked to find them. She never thought she'd find someone. She always thought she would just, obviously, never be able to accomplish anything. She was really, really, really falling for this guy. This guy lived in the city as her. They really did talk all night. Honestly, the guy was taking a bit of advantage of her. He never knew at first that she was a teenager until she said she went to high school. And then he just lied and said he went to high school as well. And then he's like, well, I need to go though because I need to get ready. So he really was just devastated to see something so horrible. Laura decided to go, Laura decided to try and actually wake Layla up, but instead Layla was already awake. She was devastated not be able to find her. She was shaking really bad. She never found her. So she decided to order some food instead. She decided to order some nigiri just so she could eat. She just really, really needed to eat. But obviously, Layla decided to order as well. And then the mayhem happened. At first, Laura never noticed it was Layla because Layla was slacking across the floor, and Layla never ever does that. Laura was really so upset. She wasn't good with chopsticks that day. She was really upset she couldn't handle the chopstick until she had a really good look at Laura. Laura ended up just pretending it wasn't her until Laura found out that it was Layla. Layla was just horrible. She didn't even want to see her mother. She was just done with her. It really does explain why Layla was really, really, really funny. Laura had a secret that she never told Layla. She was really, really hoping to tell Layla so she could maybe stop fighting with her. Because Laura started developing cancer. Because Laura started to develop cancer a bit. So, her hair used to be longer than Rapunzel's hair, pretty much. And then she just kept getting shorter, and she pretended she just got a haircut. She really just had cancer. Layla never knew this. So obviously, Laura decided to try and tell Layla, but Layla just didn't care. Laura was really, really upset with her though, so she decided to shout it at her instead. And she didn't even care if there were so many people watching. She just really didn't care. And then Layla's just shocked. But I don't think she really. Layla was shocked enough that she didn't stop fighting with her mother. Until it came to the point where Laura decided to quit her job as a professional culinary person and stay home every day. Guys, let me just explain what was happening and all in that first episode. For starters, there will be a second episode. And the first episode was more just showing the beginning of how Layla, in the first part, Layla was really, really bratty and all. And at the end, Laura found Layla that snuck out when Layla was meant to be home, getting homeschooled because the school started and she was never getting homeschooled. But Laura couldn't find Layla, so she decided just to go out and get some food. And then she found Layla out and about of the house, and Layla knows she's not allowed to go out without her mom knowing. But because Layla's a spoiled brat, I didn't really care for her. She couldn't get in trouble anyway for doing it. And just stuff got worse and worse every moment because of it. So guys, I really do hope you enjoyed the first part of Spoiled 2 Homeless. You don't know what is happening. I hope you enjoyed the first part of Spoiled 2 Homeless. If you did, smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell when you have subscribed to keep up and never miss a single upload. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.